Hello everyone. So today I wanted to make a short quick video on something really useful. Now this video, whenever I make a video I try to categorize them. So this video, I believe the category of this video would be Linux, searching in Linux, or basically searching for files, and to be more specific, searching for a text within a file or files in your system. Now, great thing about doing things using text files like org mode or maybe just code in general is that you can not only search for the files, which you can anyways do, but you can also search for the information within those files if it is a text-based file. And if you have Linux or if you have Mac, of course you can do that on Windows as well, but on Linux and Mac it is of course super useful because you can quickly find the information, and it will of course make your life a lot better. So let us do a couple of things first. And by the way, for searching, if it is org mode, my first preference is to do within org mode because you can. Apart from org mode, let us say you have a code like this, and it is of course applicable to any kind of text-based file. First of all, let us search for this file, which is remove project role actors. So usually, if you want to search in Linux, I think having a fuzzy search is amazing, because what you can do is you can go to a specific directory, and you can of course attach it with D menu or maybe a lot of other terminal-based applications, or there are a lot of possibilities. But basically, what I'm going to do today is I will go to, let us say, one of my directory where I know. I'm just trying to narrow it down to a specific directory so that I can show you this example. So I know that there is a directory called sample. Come on. I'm just trying to find, where is it? Sample SR scripts. Okay, so let us search for this file, which is remove project role actors. And by the way, you can do it from the, as long as, because by default FZF will perform the search in the current directory, and it is actually quite quick and it is wonderful. You can attach it to a shortcut using SXHKD, SXHKD, I guess. Yes, it is a bit difficult to pronounce this. So anyways, if you search for remove project, it will of course just return the path, and that is wonderful. So this is great. But the next thing that I may want to do is I'll probably just go to the home directory of mine, and let us say you want to search. You might know that, okay, you might not know the file name, but you may remember that, okay, I have something in my code that I want to, or not in my code, but in any file, basically. Because if you have a text-based file, and if you want to search for, let us say, some numbers or some IDs or whatever unique reference, you can actually, or maybe someone's name, you can just search it from your terminal. And there are a couple of ways of doing it. I'll probably use something like grep. For example, if you are trying to search for some configurations, basically using grep, you can pass these arguments, RNF. And if you use Linux, or if you start using Linux, trust me, you will remember these arguments and commands. But I don't really remember each and everything. I store these things in my org files so that I can refer to it. If there is a command which I'm not really running, if most of the commands that I run quite regularly, I try to have a shortcut for them like this in my D menu. But for everything else, just store it somewhere. If you are running a command every day, make sure it is listed in your store these commands somewhere in a file, text file, and then use D menu to do something about it, and it will of course make your life very meaningful. You will be more happy, and you will start enjoying your life, guaranteed. All right, so what I will do, I will specify here maybe the directory. So I'll just say my files, and maybe I'll just go, should I go to the actual, maybe I will. Okay, so I'm just trying to type in the path name, but what I will do is I'm trying to do it because I want to do it. I want to do it quickly. And let us say, and by the way, you don't have to type the whole script again. You can always attach it, create a shell script, attach or whatever, save it somewhere. I mean, if you create a shell script and use this as an argument, then you can attach it to your shortcuts and execute them very quickly. Now, what I want to search for, let us say, is this part, user role, right? And let us do something which is, I know, a bit, that will of course return us lot of files. So I will search for this component accessor. So basically, if you are doing something with Jira Java APIs, you will be able to relate to it. So you can see this is actually returning me a lot. And usually when it comes to these kind of searches, I want to search for a specific thing. And let's say I want to search for user role actor type, this one. Let me just try to copy this, and let me just try to search for this. Okay, and you can see here that it has returned, not really a lot, but yeah, few files, and it is, very quick. I mean, it is not like instant. Of course, you will have to wait for it, and you can do these things only when you have things in a text format, and that is why it is very important that if you're storing some information or your own data, store it in a format that you can open without relying on any proprietary tools. Basically in a non-binary format. I mean, of course, text format is always preferred. And yeah, that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I mean, I wanted to make a video initially on org mode and how you can search for the files, but I thought, okay, because I normally use these scripts or these shortcuts or fuzzy search to perform search. I to be honest, I never really. So fuzzy search is something that I started using a couple of years back. I think it was 2020. For a long time, I was relying on just the find command or native Linux commands. And those commands are actually fine, but fuzzy search actually makes it super useful because it is simple and you can attach. I mean, of course, you can do it yourself, but fuzzy search is basically, just someone has done the work for you, and a lot of people actually use it. It is very popular, and I have tried, I've tried to connect multiple commands together using fuzzy search. For example, if I press Windows K, was it Windows K? Or I think it was, I forgot the shortcut, but basically what I tried doing is I basically tried using YouTube APIs and then combine it with fuzzy search. So basically, if you press a shortcut, it will actually perform fuzzy search for you. Let me just show. I've actually forgot the shortcut, but I know the command, which I will show you very quickly if I can find the file where I keep my shortcuts. Okay, these are my shortcuts, and what is the command? I think not this one. Yeah, it says Alt K and Alt K. Okay, it is not really working right now. Alt K. Anyways, maybe I'll just can I just search or type in the command D menu? Yeah, this one. So basically, if you type in here on top something like Ravi Sagar Jira, it won't work because I know there is something wrong with I think because it is using Java like YouTube APIs, and I think there is some change, but it won't work. But the whole point is that I was able to do it using a shortcut very easily and quickly. And yep, that is it. I thought I'll probably show you these. No, I think
across Western Europe.
Oh, I searched for my name, but I think the script kind of worked, but or it didn't work. I mean, the script worked, but it didn't really perform the search properly. But yeah, you can see. I mean, it was playing a Tom Scott video for some reason. Anyways, all right. So that is it. That is all I wanted to show you and talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.